Hey, Niall Motor Mount Jenkins here in the Car Connection Workshop. Thanks for stopping by. A little housekeeping before we move on. If you like saving money and time, you're on the right YouTube channel. If you want to save time and money on automobile repairs, you're on the right channel. Visit our website where you can find everything you need to know about Car Connection, and all the platforms we're available to you on are at carconnectionbusinessnetwork.com. That's CCBUS as in Sam, NET.com. You can tune in to all the projects and bills we're working on, but all the contacting information to our program partners, as well as our recommended businesses and all the platforms that you can reach us on, are on the home page of our website. So our website is the biggest drawer in the toolbox. So visit our website for all our links, top right-hand corner, including our merch store, and you can now get your very own Car Connection coffee mug. We have six new items up on our store. When you buy merch from us, it also helps those who are struggling with addictions to get to a campus at Total Freedom and get a new life, break free early in 2026. So let's get started. Something a little bit different today. Many of you, maybe you live where there's snow and maybe you live where there isn't. So we're not talking to you people in the sunshine. It's freezing cold here, all right? And I went to use my little red snowblower, and this thing has been amazing, and it's 30 years old now, and it's still going. I call it the red rocket because it's been reliable, starts on the first pull, but this time, not so much. Not so much. So how do you keep a machine like that for 30 years? Maintenance. So we're into a situation where I went to blow some snow, and I brought it into the shop from the mini barn, which is freezing cold over there, I have to say. Brought it over here, did an oil change service, and then I spray it down with rust proofing. So even where there's paint missing, you spray that down with the rust proofing. And guess what? None of these rust marks have ever gotten any worse than they are in 30 years. And the tunnel has never broken. I've never had to weld it because I spray it from the front side with rust proofing as well all the time. So the metal gets absorbed with the product, and then water doesn't get into the metal. So if you wanted to paint it, you can still paint it. But you know what? The thing has been amazing. But I brought it over, did a service, full service, lubed everything, and then I thought, I'm ready to go. Pulled it. It started right away, got into the snow, tried to lift up the throttle, and it dies. Started it again, tried to throttle up, and it dies. So I did it again and again and again, and then I'm seeing fuel coming out of the float bowl. So I'm going to show you how to quickly fix this. And it's gonna blow you away how easy it is to do. You just need to be neat and tidy. So I've got this Walbro carburetor here off of Walter. Walter is a 300 series John Deere tractor. Yeah, there's the float bowl. So this bolts to the engine like this. This is the intake. I stole some parts off of this one. This is a brand new carburetor and it didn't work worth beans. So here's the problem, is in here. There's the bowl, it's all clean. Here's the pin that holds the float. So when this is in here, the fuel comes into the bowl, it raises the float, and then it shuts off the fuel flow here so that you don't have fuel puking out of here. Because if it didn't shut it off, it'd just be constantly filling the bowl, and it's got to come out somewhere. So it's gauged so that fuel's coming in, the bowl's filling up, the float, the fuel level rises, the float goes up, it seals off what we call the needle in seat, and it shuts the flow of fuel off. So how do we get to that? That's where the problem is. So we go here, we pull the pin out, we take the floaty out, and be careful, don't get rammy, because the needle is hanging on that by a little spring. See? A little hooky thing. It's called a little hooky thing. So you can get that off that little tab there, and that tab is adjustable. So this is called the needle and the seat. The seat is right here. Okay? And then there are little tiny holes that you need to take care of. So I'll show you that as we go to the snowblower and we actually do the job. So that's what I need to get into, is I got fuel coming down around the bowl. So the gasket, I was almost certain I put a kit in it last winter, but I'm not sure now. I forgot to write it in the book, so I don't know. It's an IDK moment. We're going to make a shirt with that on in really fancy letters, IDK. And then in small letters underneath, I don't know. Yeah, so that's coming. We're going to do a t-shirt called the IDK. Because how many times do you ask somebody something and what do they say? I don't know. Yeah. Well, in this business, in the automotive repair business, IDKs don't cut it. I'm just telling you, it doesn't cut it. So that's how this goes back together. This is a new gasket, and this is a new kit I put in this brand new carburetor to try and fix it, and it just sucked. It was not working. New gasket on there, so Walter's a tractor that I had, a John Deere tractor I had first, and then I got Henry. Henry's staying. Walter's out at a John Deere dealer in the warehouse. They're going to sell it for me in the spring. I didn't get it out there soon enough, so the guys are good to me out there in Dunnville at Pete's Place. Pete's Engines, Dunnville. If you ever need to get some parts, Pete's Engines, they have everything out there, and they're a rental place. They've been really good to me for decades, and Pete is the next generation. So this carburetor just would not behave no matter what I did. So I finally I went on the Amazon, the Jungle website, Amazon, got another carburetor, and it solved all the problems that Walter was having. So when Walter sells, I have a nice box of parts here that goes along with him. So this is the kit you need. Look at it, it's freaking huge. There's a little seal here, that's important. There's a gasket right there, that little guy, that's important. And this is the float bowl gasket. Extremely important. And you get a new needle right here, and the springy thingy that holds it onto the float. So we're going to get into Little Red here. And it's only a 5-horse Tecumseh, and everybody says Tecumsehs are a piece of junk. I've had this 30 years. I bought it off an old fella that my pops used to work with, who was a Newfie and a carpenter extraordinaire. And he passed away, and I was able to buy this off of his widow, and I've had it ever since. And I do take care of it very, very much with maintenance, but it's always been one pull and it starts, so we got problems there. There's fuel coming out. So we're going to get into how you take care of this yourself, and this is all you're going to need. Screwdriver, Phillips. It may be the float bowl nut, maybe 1/2 inch, it may be 7/16, and maybe 10 millimeter. But that's basically all you need, and I use my brake tool, adjusting tool, to just get the knob off of there. You could even use a scraper like this, but you want to be careful. Get something under there so you cantilever, and that's why I use this, because it's got a cantilever on it, so I can get under the knob and gently pull it off so I don't break it. Because if you're doing this repair outside in the cold, you better be very careful on anything that's plastic, because it will crack, it will break, and it turns knobs into this. I have an example right here. This is what happens to them if you get rammy, and then you got to replace it. It splits wide open, so you got to replace it. Anybody out there has Jeep parts, we need this knob for the Jeep TJ Wrangler. It is the blower's fan speed knob. We need this. Yeah, exactly. And this is what you're getting next Christmas if you're naughty. You're going to get one of these, okay? Just so you know. It's there on my toolbox as a reminder, because Santa Cars left me this. Yeah. Yeah, it's on Facebook. You can see the video. Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, okay. So that's step number one. We're going to take a break here. We're going to come back and we're going to get right into the carburetor right away. No fancy talk, no jargon, no dancing yet this year. I've been practicing though. I think I got it. What do you think? Yep. What are you doing? I'm skating. It's my skate dance. That's right. And then you got the chainsaw dance. Yeah, okay, enough. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for passing by. Don't forget, everything you need to connect with us and to find all the platforms that we're on, connect with our program partners. And today's video brought to you by our certified financial planning professionals, Tony Miele and Larry Tetro with IG Wealth. They're my brothers from other mothers. And they have looked after me for decades now. And I can tell you, if you're looking to get out of debt, you're looking to have your investments perform much better for you, where your money's working hard for you instead of you hard for your money, and or you need an estate plan, wills, powers of attorney, need to arrange a mortgage, life insurance or critical illness insurance, check out my brothers from other mothers, Larry Tetro and Tony Miele, on the home page of our website. Just click on any logo for the business partners, program partners. They're there. Top right-hand corner has all the connecting links to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Stevensvilleontheweb.ca, and iHeartRadio. Wherever you pull your podcasts from, we're on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, and the whole plethora of podcasts. Just put us in the search box, Car Connection Workshop, and join yours truly, Niall Motormouth Jenkins, for the morning drive. 8 a.m. every morning you get a podcast from Motormouth. And don't forget to jump into our merch store, get yourself an exclusive Car Connection coffee mug. I don't even have mine yet. It's supposed to be here. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for passing by. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. If you enjoyed the video, like I know you did, ring the notification bell.